All right, good day, everyone. An inner tomb did good on her training so far. Fold again, new tomb. The first round went pretty well. I was really and kind of getting impressed with some of the progress that she is making. She added another 30 seconds. Fold again, new tomb, onto her stay earlier, which was really good to see. She did fairly good with the. Oh, you just got chills. She did pretty good with her other commands as well. New tomb, fold again. Fold again, new tomb. New tomb. Add a new tomb. Alright, let's start all over. Gute. Folgen. Folgen. New tomb. New tomb. Are you trying to be difficult, baby girls? Add. Add a new tomb. Gute. Name. Folgen. New tomb. Folgen. Gute folgen. Gute. What was that noise in new tomb? Alright. She's being kind of curious right now, getting slightly distracted. But when that happens, if they're not doing something, because off-leash shield is a fairly difficult task, don't get mad, don't get frustrated, just switch to something she's good at. And, we'll eventually build onto more and more things. Her leash training earlier today did really well. So let's see how we can do on our stay. Platz. Gut. Bleiben nu tum. So we're going to work on our stay right here. In the earlier training we did this morning, she got up to, 4 minutes. So I was really stoked on her. She had a good session, like I was saying. Her heel did well. She did we'll call it okay on the good old teeter-totter over there. She would go up at half of the time, and one time she did make it down, but it wasn't a walk down. It was a more like, jump, get me off of this. It's moving on me type of down. But it is little progress. The first time I put her on it, she wanted absolutely nothing to do with it in any way, shape, or form. It was hard to even get her first few feet on, and the first couple tries was the same way. Up I'm barefoot. I don't want to walk too far. We got all these little prickly burrs down there. So we'll just make this a little shorter and see what we can do. She's on her first minute, so we got 3 minutes to go to see if we can get a recorded 4-minute stay, which I got faith in her. The rest of the pack is also doing good. Andromeda and Adhara, they both were working on their mushroom hunts today, and Andromeda was just on the ball with it, just finding them left and right. I don't think it took her more than about 15 seconds to sniff out anything this morning. The shoot soon were doing well. Wally's tracking is getting a lot better, and we started today on Leona's tracking. And then Sirius, he's starting to get the concept of the teeter-totter. So they all did something good on their training today. It was all nice to see. And just a little bit of progress every day. I'm looking forward to this week. I actually will have a couple days off. We've been real short-handed at work, so there's been a lot of 5, 6 days working sporadically. Plus I volunteer at a local fire station, so that's been keeping me real busy. But like I said, I'm looking forward for the few days off that are coming up, because that will afford us the extra time to do hopefully 3 and 4 day sessions, maybe even more. I have been doing what I could to get at least one training session with all of them in a day, if not more. But like I said, on the days off, it's going to be nice, easy. We'll be able to get, those 3, 4, 5 a day sessions going on with all of them. And that will really help them. But you can definitely see all their progress building. I mean, even with just the stay right here, I mean, she's just doing a really good job at it. She's been staying. We're at, I believe I started at 1:30 on this video. So she's at 3 minutes. See if we can lock down another minute here. And she's just kind of just keeping there. She's allowing me to walk around. She's keeping her eye on me. But she's staying put, which is good. So it's nice to see the progress, nice to see what all she has learned in such a short time. And we're going to keep learning more and more. So she's doing really good with this. And then I'll have to actually see if she'll stay with me opening to a vehicle door in a moment. I got the her sock toy in there. But if we can grab, I believe, another 20 seconds out of this, she will hit her 4-minute recording, which looks like she was almost semi-distracted there by maybe an insect or something walking by. But she is doing really good. And she's definitely hit her 4 minutes on record. So that's nice to see. She's improving every day. At this rate, we'll see if we can get to that 5-minute mark by the end of the week. Sehr guter Bleib. Sehr guter Bleib nehmen. Sehr guter Bleib. Nu to me. Sehr guter Bleib. So, because once we hit that 5-minute mark, then we can start going around the buildings. I believe that's what I'm going to, the order. Nu to. All right. At least she stayed put. She just stood up for a second. But after we get to the 5-minute stay, I'm going to start, the next thing is going to be out of sight, staying for 5 minutes. And then once she can do that, I'm going to start throwing in some people distractions, as well as taking her to parks and getting some, hopefully some parks that have some canines, so we can get some animal distractions as well. So let's see if she'll let me open this door. She's doing a good job. I thought she would think I'm going for a ride without her and she would run right over, but surprisingly she stayed. Nu to. Sehr gute Sehr gute nu to. Amen, baby girls. Nu to. Zoek. So we threw it in the deep grass. We'll see if she can find this one out here. Not too far. Let's see if she can get to it. It is some thick brush right there. Well, she's doing something. Zoek nu to, zoek. She's sniffing for it. Oh, there she goes. Sehr guter zoek. Sehr guter zoek nu to. Sehr guter Hund nu to. Sehr guter. Yeah, nu to. All right, I'm gonna throw this one really far, nu to, or attempt to. Zoek nu to. Well, it wasn't really far. It was actually kind of easy for it. Sehr guter zoek nu to. Ja, sehr guter Hund. All right. And she just has so much pride. She's really starting to love the sock toy. We've cheated up quite a bit. I need to upgrade to another one pretty soon. All right, she's still playing with it, so we'll let her play with it until she's completely done, and then we'll give her treat. But this is simulating, like I said, a prey. Sehr guter nu to. Sehr guter Hund. Sehr guter. All right, guys, so we hit 4 minutes today. We're improving. And we'll be back for some more training. I got a real long, busy day tomorrow, but I should be able to get an early morning session in. And then I get a couple days off after that to do multiple training sessions in a day. But I'm real proud of her. She's making great progress. Everyone in the pack is also doing really well. So everyone who enjoyed this video, may you have a blissful evening, and we'll see you again.